Hey everybody, it's Ken Perry with the Knowledge Coop, and as the holiday seasons approach, there's a few things that every loan originator should think about when they're planning who they're going to give presents to and looking at the list of who's been naughty and who's been nice. The first thing you need to know, and this deals specifically with a law called RESPA, the Real Estate Settlement Procedures Act, is that there is a no tolerance, $0 policy around giving something in exchange for the referral of business. And so if you were going through your list and like, well, who's been nice? Well, obviously everybody who's referred me business has been nice. I'm gonna give them a bunch of cool stuff for Christmas, and then everybody else, I'm really not gonna give much to. That would be a problem. So if you're giving out gifts to your database, don't give it based on the referral of business. Let's say, for example, you walk into an office and you're like, hey, Santa's here, and you've got this big old Santa costume on, and you're like, you get a sucker, and you get a sucker, and you get a sucker, and then the person who's referred you a gang of business, you're like, here's your Lexus, there's the keys. That would be a problem, right? You can see that you're giving something different to one person than you are to everybody. So just make sure it's consistent across the board, something nice. If you're doing, suckers or little, we recommend doing like something with your logo on it so it still counts as marketing. And by the way, don't give the Lexus with the logo and say that I said it was okay. The other thing I want to deal with there is not just in giving out gifts, but also in hosting events. A lot of people want to do a client appreciation party. And I mentioned at the beginning of this video that we're going to discuss people who've referred you business and then just people who've kind of been around for a while. Client appreciation party is neat. Having a big party where everybody you know in the world can come and enjoy a celebration. I think that's great. When you start locking down who gets to come to that party to maybe just the people who've referred you business, you start getting in really, really crazy bad waters. In fact, in Hawaii, there was actually a circumstance years back where HUD, when they used to regulate RESPA, went in and settled with a company, a large bank and a large real estate company were involved in a party where in order to get into the party, you had to refer $1 million in production in the past year. And at the party, they gave away a bunch of cool stuff. Well, HUD had gone in and said, that's not going to work out because the ticket to the party is a thing of value. And the way to get that ticket is by sending in business. So if anything is tied to the referral of business, you've got major issues that you want to pay attention to. So don't do giant parties for just your referring people. Don't drop off giant trophies for the people who've sent you the most business. And don't treat anybody different than you would treat everybody else. We're not going to get into IRS code or anything. We're just talking RESPA. Be very careful in the way you do that. You guys have a great day. For more, check us out at knowledgecoop.com, and we will see you in the coop.